Hey, how's it going, guys? This is KNasty3890 here with another MLB 16 The Show Diamond Dynasty video. Today is our Battle Royale series continues. This is Game 4. We are 3-0. Real quick, here is our starting rotation. It's crap. Bronzes and... Actually, they're all bronzes. 5 bronzes. Fires is silver. We got a few silvers action here. They've been upgraded since then. Fires was always a silver. De La Rosa was a bronze. And Wright was a bronze when I got him. CC Sabathia and Brian Mitchell. Our lineup, it's a bad day for me to play the game, but I want to play the game because Springer, Rasmus, Molina, and Scope all have downgrades. Freddie Freeman does have an upgrade. I'm going to leave the lineup the way it is, though, just for shits and giggles. Our bench, you can see we got Trumbo, which I actually might move him. I'll leave him on the bench. We also have Puig. And then our bullpen, you can see we got Andrew Miller has a downgrade, but Doan has a downgrade. It's Cecil still 80. Doesn't look like a great day for me to do it, but we're going to get a game anyway. Let's see if we can keep moving towards that 20 win. So this is game number 4. Let's hope to play at Fenway, and let's get a game in. Now, I know last game we hit 3 straight home runs in a game. I'm not expecting that. But like I always say in every game, it's all about pitching. In these 3 inning games, I don't expect to give up a run. I know that's lofty standards, but that's just the way I try to play. I know I'm always a good pitcher in the MLB games. I'm not the best hitter. I feel like a lot of people are like that. Hitting can be difficult, as we have Sabathia against Montero. For him, he has Bonds in his lineup and Ernie Banks. So he has a couple diamonds. D. Gordon might get some bunt cheese, so I got to pay attention to that. But we got Sabathia in there. But yeah, like I said before, I don't expect to give up a lot of runs pitching or any runs in these 3 inning games. It's all about me scoring, which can be difficult for me. So let's get into this game. Good luck to our opponent. Let's see what his PSN. We are the home team. We're going against M2Y Attic. So good luck, Attic, and let's get into this. I always say first pitch of every game. Let's see how anxious the guy is at the plate. And if he bunts, he will foul this. He won't be able to hit it fair. Oh, and there we go. There's the bunt cheese, and he's out. Good play by Scope. Of course, there's the bunt cheese. He didn't bunt up the third. He bunt up the second. It's a great bunt. Fortunately, Scope is a really good defensive second baseman, made a good play. So we got a little lucky there. Now let's continue to see how anxious he is. He's got Hunter Pence at the plate. And that hung, and that's a bullet. I'm very lucky that was not hit any harder. And Kemp bobbled, and he's going to get a double. Good by him for being aggressive. Matt Kemp, you got to kind of, you got to feel that. So he's got Bonds in there. This is kind of important to get him out here. All right, we got him. Molina, throw home. Yep, I knew he was he's an aggressive base runner. I expected him to do that with Molina coming off. So now we got Banks. You know what? Let's warm up a couple bodies too. Let's warm up Miller and Rendon. And he's been very aggressive at the plate. Let's see if he continues being aggressive. Takes ball there. I think he just is aggressive with these low pitches. So let's give him a low changeup. We got to hope Molina, one of the best defensive catchers, blocks the pitches. That's the most important thing. I'm okay with walking Banks too. And we got a lazy fly ball. Looks like we're going to get out of this inning. But in that situation, I was okay with walking Banks because the guy on deck is not as good. With these Battle Royale teams, usually the lineups aren't incredibly deep. So you can get away with just intentionally walking guy if you don't feel comfortable facing them. If there's 2 on, if there's no on and 2 outs and Bonds is at the plate, there's no reason to give him a pitch. Just if he chases it, he will get an out or hit the ball weakly most likely, or he will take the pitches and he walks, which is okay by me. As Pablo hits a pop-up, I set myself up for failure on that at bat. He did a great job of pitching aggressive, throwing those balls down in the dirt, using my aggressiveness against me, and then he set me up with that high fastball. So let's see if he does that again, those low pitches. And he throws about 94. So we're going to look low again. I tried to check. God darn it. I wanted to check on that because that wasn't what I wanted, but hit a weak fly ball to right, and he's got that. So now we got Springer, who hit a home run last game. That was a slider. That could have been crushed if I squared it up. I'm going to say I'm taking a pitch. Let's be a little less anxious at the plate. See if we can get something. As I say, I swing at a ball in the dirt. Sometimes I'm just overly anxious. But if he's throwing these pitches in the dirt and I can't lay off, he should keep doing it. As I hit another pop-up. And let me guys know in the comments down below. what is the most likely way for you to make an out? For me, 90% of my outs are pop-ups that don't leave the infield. I always move my PCI, which is a little circle for your bat, down. Now we're going to take out Sabathia. We're going to bring in Rondon. You know what? We're going to leave Sabathia in for another hitter. See, he does a really good job with his lineup. You can see Bell does a lot better against righties and lefties. Zimmerman does better against lefties, but then Coughlin does better against righties. So he does a really good job mixing his lineup up. This guy definitely knows what he's doing with his lineup. We're going to leave Sabathia in. Really don't like this because I don't like Sabathia, but if we can save our bullpen, it is kind of important. And we got that first pitch for him to chase that changeup. Maybe I was going to say chase, but Sabathia can't locate, or at least I can't locate with Sabathia. We got to keep doing these changeups until he lays off. And this would be a big out if we can get this lefty out. And I missed my location. I can't use Sabathia. His location's too garbage. Is he going to test? Oh, this could be a good play. Just beat it. Kemp took his sweet time getting that in. We're going to bring in Rondon. And because I know it's going to be harder for Zimmerman, then we'll worry about his next guy up after that. Let's give him some high cheese at 97. Can he hit it? No, he can't. And there's an easy pop-up. That's what I do all the time, is these little weak pop-ups. And it's just something that I can't really lay off of. Or I can't hit it hard. So this guy's definitely outplayed me so far at the beginning of this game on offense and just pitching. And he also has a really good lineup. This guy obviously knows what he's doing. So you can keep him to chase these high fastballs. I mean, he throws 97, but we don't want to be giving him the same eye level. We want to keep things different. So now we're going to go back to it. We change his eye level there. He may not be just thinking high fastball again. Yep, and he's late on it. Get a weak fly ball to left. Should be able to catch that. We do. So that's what I'm saying. If you keep going the high fastballs, the guys will sit on it. But even if you throw it as a ball, that slider, it's in the back of their mind. All right, he's not just going to keep doing it. So now we're going to start him off with a slider. And hopefully we can just get like a weak contact or swing and miss. We're going to give him another one. If he can't lay off, let's throw him another one until he does. And you know what? We're going to do another one. Or as DJ Khalid said, another one. Good eye. You know what we're going to do now? He may think there's another one coming. Now we're going to paint. Ooh, we got it perfect. Rondon's control just wasn't able to get it there with that pitch. 3-2 is pitchers on deck. I'm okay with walking because it's his pitcher spot. And I'm okay with walking. He's going to bring in a pinch hitter, but that's all right. But at least we'll get a starter out. And who does he have on his bench? He has Charlie Blackmon, and I'm going to bring in probably Andrew Miller here. Yeah, because I'm going to bring in Andrew Miller, and we're going to warm up Cecil as well. Because he struggles more against lefties, and Andrew Miller is just god-filthy. So, and this is an important... I'm not saying it's the game, because it's only the second inning, but this is a very important... I know he's going to bring in Suarez, and I'm okay with that, because Blackmon's a really good hitter. Let's see if we can get him out. Oh, and he got the hit. Is he going to score? Is he going to test Kemp's arm? He shouldn't, but he is, and he turned around wisely. I'm not going to throw it to third. It'll probably be a throwing error. Now he's got D. Gordon up. Probably some bunt cheese, so we got to be careful on that. Let's go fastball down, and he's probably not expecting that. Bunt cheese, of course, because this guy does that. I hate people who bunt. I know it's part of the game, but bunt cheese implies that you only do it. Oh, come on, Kemp. Come on. There you go. I mean, this is my shortstop, instead of just pointing in the air, saying the ball's up in the air, to run out and catch it. Bases loaded, jam, we got out of it, and now he's going to have to bring in his bullpen. Let's see who he has in his bullpen. I didn't bother checking. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing, building his lineup, so he probably has a good bullpen. He's got Chris Sale, so we got Rasmus up, so I'm going to be sitting... I'm not sure what he's going to throw. Probably a ball, probably a slider. Ooh, fastball. And I was a little late to it. I was guessing slider. I'm going to sit on a slider and see if we can just hit one. It's early on it. I was going to say, it's annoying when you sit a pitch, you guess it, and you don't hit it. There's that changeup. He's throwing everything but the two-seamer now. Let's see if we get that here. Nope, cheese. Just fastball. Not like glitchy, just cheese on me. We're going to warm up a righty. I just realized we only have Cecil in this. So let's warm up Melanson. He throws relatively hard. 93 has a good breaking ball. So we got Freeman up now. So this is where we have a lot of lefties. So him having Chris Sale does work out in his favor, and I should have crushed that. I just got jammed a little bit. That he knows he made a mistake on that pitch. And right into the shift to his shortstop, Banks. He's got that. Struggling again on offense. Just not any hard contact, really. But we got Aviles up. He does hit lefties pretty well. Let's see if he goes to that high fastball. We'll just sit on it. And there's the pop-up. I don't know if it's just... I know it's not me, because I know talking with people on my stream, when I do a live stream on Twitch, people say it's a problem too. I wish it would kind of... I wouldn't say fix it, but... I feel like the most common outs in this game are weak pop-ups or ground balls to like the catcher. I feel like those are the two most common things in this game. And I wish they could fix that. But we'll see. Maybe in MLB 17. It could be something they do then. So you get a weak fly ball right field. I will take that. Now I want to leave Miller in because he does have Bonds coming up. Bonds isn't that much, or Stock, whatever you want to call him. He's not that much worse against lefties, but I just feel more comfortable with a lefty on the mound facing him because of this slider that I can throw it to him and he will probably chase. And if he doesn't, then that's fine. I'm okay with walking Bonds, even though there's only one out. There's no one on base. And if he swings, bonus for me. Now I'm going to give him a fastball here. I'm thinking he's going to think it's another slider, and I got a free strike. He thought that was a slider, and I got a free strike. Now it's in the back of his head. I could throw that fastball there, but I missed my location. I screwed that pitch up. I screwed up that pitch. I set him up for a strikeout. Now I'm curious, do I want to throw him a strike here? We're going to give him a high fastball. Can he hit 97? He can't. Got a pop-up. I wish this wasn't the most common out in the game, but it really is. But we got Bonds out. That's huge. Now we got Banks, and Banks is no different against lefties or righties, so I'm going to leave in Andrew Miller, see if I can get an out, and he got another hit. Good piece of hitting by the opponent, and we got to get that ball, and he is very aggressive on the base pass. He will take that extra base. So luckily we got that in quickly. Now we got Belt, who is a lot worse against lefties and righties, so it's good to have Miller in there. Just important if we can get him out here. Let's try a fastball up and away so you get some weak contact or a call, which we didn't get either or. There we go. We got out of this inning. Now, bottom of the third, can we get a walk-off? Can we get a walk-off Yabo to win this? It's not looking good. We can't. We've been no hit, but one swing can change it all. So we got Chris Sale still in the game. And I should have just taken. I looked like a fool swinging at that pitch. I've been struggling recently with my offense. I don't know if I'm just going through a slump or if it's the game. I don't know. I think it's. I know it's me. I know I'm just not moving the PCI correctly, or I'm just having bad at bats where I'll chase a pitch and you set yourself up for failure. Like you know what's coming. I don't know how I fouled that off. I'll take it. And he hasn't thrown a slider down and in yet. I'm expecting that. But he might keep doing these changeups. Changeups from a lefty pitcher to a right hitter can be dangerous if you get it over the plate down, especially down and in, I should say. I'm sitting sliders in the back of my mind right here. And there's that changeup again, but he's got plenty of time on Molina running. That's an easy out. Now, I do have... If he leaves Sale in, I will bring Trumbo in. He rakes against lefties. Oh my... I sat dead right on fastball. As you can see, just a little early. I knew that time a changeup was coming. Obviously, if I'm early on a fastball, I'd be really early on a changeup. So smart by him, and I was able to lay it off. And another changeup. That one actually looked a little more hittable. Still a ball, but it was more hittable than the last one, so I swung at it. That one was a good changeup. That one just kind of disappeared. But now we're going to bring in Trumbo, and he may take him out. But Trumbo with his rating, I mean, look at that. He's going to kill the lefty. And if he brings in a righty, he's going to kill the righty as well. So he's probably a little worried right now with Trumbo at the plate. He's probably thinking, I can't hit, which I can't right now. But if he gives me that fastball in again, if we get a hit right there with Trumbo, I'll take the single. We're not going to be aggressive. We're just going to go to first. Now, I should bring in Buxton. I am going to bring in Buxton. I'm probably not going to try to steal, because I don't think Buxton has enough speed to steal, but he has 92, but only 72 steal. The thing is, if there's a ball in the gap or off the monster, I want the guy at first to be able to run a little bit. I'm sitting on a changeup. Give me this changeup. He's been throwing changeups to righties. That changeup's not where I liked it, or where I wanted it, and that would have been a pop-up, so I'm taking it. And that's the changeup I was sitting on. Oh, just foul. I swung at a bad pitch. Goodbye. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm being overly aggressive, and he's not doing anything wrong. He's just playing to my bad aggressive hitting. Let's see. Zimmerman hits better against lefties than Coughlin. Let's bring in Melanson. I do want to, because he's my last lefty, is Cecil, so I want to save him just in case. But we're going to extra frames now. Now, Melanson does have a really good breaking ball. Forget about that one. But we're going to give him a changeup here. I am a little worried about Zimmerman right here because of that short monster in right, or left, excuse me. He might be sitting 2-0 green on a fastball. He was, but he couldn't catch up to 95, I think that was. 94. So we're going to give him a curveball. We're going to give him as a strike, but it's going to be down and away. Hopefully he just rolls it over to third base. Or to second. I'll take it. It's an easy out. So that right there is like playing the contact. On that pitch, I'm hoping to get weak contact. That's exactly what I got. Now, again, change up down and away. If he's early on it, that's going to be a weak ground ball to the right side. And if I miss low, that's okay. It's a first pitch of an at-bat. It's okay to throw a ball every once in a while. See how aggressive the hitter is. Now, that's a bad pitch. That's not where I wanted it. Now, he's sitting dead red. I'm going to give him a two-seamer down and in. This could be dangerous, but I think it might throw him off, and I might be able to catch this corner. It's just a little late on that. If he was a little earlier, he might have hit that down the right field line. So we got that weak pop-up. But that pitch right there is something I haven't showed him at all this game. A two-seamer down and in to a lefty, and he probably was not expecting it, and I threw him off. If you just show them a pitch that they haven't seen yet, you can get away with it like on a 2-0 count, a 3-1 count, a hitter's count, because they're not expecting it. If you've been throwing a lot of up and in fastballs, on a 2-0 count, they might be sitting on an up and in fastball because you've been showcasing it so much, and they might crush it. So keep that in mind. That's why I always will like keep like a pitch that I like to throw in my back pocket. Like if I like to throw fastballs down and in, I might save that for like a 3-1 count because they're not expecting it, and I know I can get that over as a strike. So we got a 1-2 count. We're gonna throw him a changeup low. Let's see if he chases it and we can get out of this inning. Ooh, that's not where I wanted it, but it could have been a lot worse. We're going to go a little lower, and hopefully it's more over the middle. That way it looks more enticing to the hitter. Like that right there, but he did a good job fouling that off again. He's got good timing with Soto. I kind of want to... I'm going to do it again, and if he swings at it again, I'm going to throw a low fastball the next time. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do a low fastball down and in. He might think it's another changeup. It's going to be 94 on the paint. There you go. He hit it hard, but we got an out. We'll take the out. So now we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if we can get 97 Kemp in this game for us. Get that W. He's leaving Chris Sale in. That is very interesting. I'm sitting on a fastball. Is that going to drop fair? That's just foul. I don't know how I turned on that. That was way in. Again, he's just using my aggressiveness against me, so good job by him. I'm just focusing right now on... I might just take the first pitch next at bat, even no matter what. Oh, shocking, a weak pop-up. I've never seen that before. I thought I got pretty good contact, but I think I was just a little late, which hurt. No, I was underneath it. Unless I get a fastball up in it, I'm taking. Let's get a hitter's count. Make him throw me a strike. And if he walks me, it's okay. Fastball up and in. Taking it. Chris Sale's got to be tired. He's throwing 28 pitches. He's only a reliever, so he should be getting tired. That's his first time throwing a slider to a right-handed hitter, I believe. Good pitch. Oh, blue. Ump. You can't call that. You have been giving me nothing. You've been giving me nothing. He hasn't thrown a strike to me this at-bat, and it's 2-2. Well, that pitch 4 is debatable. Blue called it a strike. I'm calling that a ball. All right, 3-2. Is he going to give me a fastball, or is he going to give me a changeup? I'm guessing fastball. Slider. Okay, good pitch. I should have crushed it, but I missed it. Me being too early on that killed me. But let's see what we can do here. I'm taking. Again, he's being really aggressive. I mean, he's using my aggressiveness against me, so I got to be patient at the plate. I'm taking this pitch. I'm not even holding the controller right now. The controller's just sitting in my lap. I'm not going to swing. I'm telling myself, don't swing. Why swing? Throw me a strike. Actually, you know what? I'm going to sit dead red fastball. Take it. I don't care. I might even do it again. Give me a fastball. If not, I'm taking. Got my fastball. It was a little late, and it was a little high. Now, slider, I'm assuming. Changeup. Okay. Changeups to lefties can be, I mean, those are really dangerous because you get that down and in. That's a lefty sweet spot. And he walked him. Okay. We're moving the lineup. Got Freeman up now. He's leaving Chris Sale in. Try to check. We're going to the 5th. This is a pitcher's duel here. Uranus Benchwarmers. I just noticed what his name is. That is kind of clever. I do like it. So now he's going to have to take Sale out. So let's see who he brings in. Seth Smith. Now, do I bring in? I might bring in, because he does have Gordon up after that, then Pence, and then Bonds. So I'm probably going to bring in Cecil now, my lefty. And let's warm up Putnam. Because Smith does a lot better against righties. D. Gordon does do better against lefties, but I can pitch better against him. And then Pence is basically the same. And then Bonds, again, I like to face a lefty. So let's give him a sinker down so we can get him to chase and hit a weak ground ball. Or we can paint. I'll take the paint. Cecil has a really good curveball too. We'll show it right here. There you go. Weak ground ball to short. Easy out. So now here comes the bunt cheese because we know it's coming. So let's see if I can just get him to swing at these bad pitches. See, in that way, that's a good way to beat the bunt cheesers. Just throw it in the dirt and see if they're just overly aggressive with it. There you go. Now we'll go high fastball, see if he tries to bunt again. If he does, he'll strike out. We'll give him that curve. Hopefully our catcher can block it. Another weak ground ball to short, and we got out of the D. Gordon cheese. But you can see he's just trying to do that bunt cheese. But when we throw those two changes up in the dirt, he could do nothing with it. So we're one batter away getting out of this and leaving Bonds on deck. This is why I always say put your best hitter batting second. Because if I get out of this, and let's say if I win the next half inning, Bonds was on deck to end the game, you want him batting second, not third. So that's why I always say put your best hitter second. You want him to get as many at-bats, especially in Battle Royale. And he's not going to bat this inning. So now, like I say, if I win this game, he's going to lose with Barry Bonds on deck when I would have had him bat second. So now he's bringing in Sergio Romo. Okay. Now how hard does he throw? He throws 78 slider, 88 fastball, so not overly hard. We're going to warm up. We're getting low on that pen, though. And he got 3 innings or 4 innings out of Sale, which is really big. Little blooper to right. That is just foul. That was actually a strike for once. See? Me just being overly aggressive. I knew he was going to go back to that pitch. So what else does he have? A 4-seam, sinker, changeup, and a slider. That was me just using contact swing, so yeah. Fastball up and in. Even though it's only 88, because he was throwing junk before, it does look faster than 88. Just because it's 88, you can still get away with it. Or 90 on that one. Get out! Get out! Does it have enough? Halfway up the monster. Oh my god, Molina's so slow. Oh my goodness, Molina. How do you not get to second? I don't know how that wasn't a home run. He's not giving me that pitch again. That was my pitch. Hit it hard. Fenway took it, can giveth and take it away. So scopes up. Pitcher's on deck, which is Puig. He might just be like an intentional walk here, which I'm okay with. He doesn't know I have Puig on my bench, so I'm not swinging at this pitch, or probably the next pitch. Unless it's a fastball up and in, I'm not swinging. There we go. So now we got the pitcher spot. We're going to bring in Puig. And he's probably like, oh, what? It wouldn't let me take him out. I tried everything to pause it and it wouldn't let me pause it. That was very odd. I've never seen that before. Let's bring in Puig, but he got a free strike on me, which is kind of BS, but we'll have to deal with it. He's going to throw some junk down away. Down just in general. I thought once I saw it was down, I figured it was going to be a strike. There's a hit for Puig, so you know what? 2 on, 2 out. Single might win it. Depends if it's a left, probably not. Center or right, I will definitely send it. We got Kung Fu Panda. Can he get a walk-off? Let's see if he takes out Romo. No, he's just probably warming someone up. Base it. We're going to... he brought the outfield in, so he knows what he's doing. We're going to send him back. So he did a good job right there. He brought his outfield in. So we got bases loaded, 2 outs, Matt Kemp. I'm guessing it's going to throw me a sinker down and in. He can't walk me here. Sinker down and in, I was late. Called the pitch. I moved my thing down too much. Slider down away. I wish right there Matt Kemp leans his elbow in, takes the hit by pitch, gets the W. Ooh, just foul. That was my pitch. He didn't want it there. Ah, just foul again. That was a sinker. 2-2. See what he does here on 2-2. 3-2. Runners are going. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put them. Does he have the balls to throw a slider? Get up. Walk off. Grand slam, Matt Kemp. There we go. There's the W. Great game by the opponent. That guy was really good. He knew what he was doing. He just got himself a little bit of a jam. Matt Kemp made him pay. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a fun game. That was a tough game. But we got the W. We're 4-0 now in this Battle Royale series. If you guys did enjoy the video, like I said, put a like on it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be coming up with more Battle Royale in the future. As you can see, Portland wins. They beat Uranus. Just creepy out of context. That's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We keep the wins coming. I'll see you in the next one.